أعظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمصابنا سيدة فاطمة الزهراء وحضرة محسن عليهم السلام. Our dearest viewers, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. We send our greetings but also our condolences to you here from London, South London, the Hyderi Islamic Centre, where we have just commemorated the martyrdom of the unborn son of Mawlati Fatima Zahra, none other than our dear Prince Hazrat Mohsin alayhi salam, a young child who is never to be born but is forgotten within our communities. Thus, this event was entitled The Forgotten Child, with many reciters known across the world in the language of English, starting with spoken word, then recitations, then the Masaib of the event of the door, and ending with a Latmiyat session. And inshallah, we ask Mawlati Fatima Zahra to accept all of our a'mal and all of our efforts. Wa akhiru da'wan alhamdulillah rabbil alameen.
A desert with the vice of sin more humid. A desert with the vice of sin more humid. The vice of sin could not be more. Amid this sin the Lord descended Muhammad. A desert with the vice of sin more humid. The vice of sin could not be more. Amid this sin the Lord descended Muhammad. He was truth embodied. He told not a lie. He was truth embodied. He told not a lie. He was the sun that rose not late and not early. Who opposed him? Not Khadija, not Ali. In fact, Ali held Badr and fought in her. In fact, Ali held Badr and fought in her. He conquered the gate of Khaybar's, fought in her. When he'd bleed, wipe his wounds with Fatima, and Fatima wouldn't leave his side and hasn't. Fatima wouldn't leave his side and hasn't. Just like the sea wouldn't leave the shore and hasn't. She gave birth to both Hussein and Hassan. Hassan, poisoned by his wife, none would call her sane. None would look at their enemies and say he's sane. Hassan stood, but with Yazid rose. Hussein, Hussein, and the vice of tyranny his sword jarred. Hussein, the vice of tyranny his sword jarred. His glare shook evil. All that he saw jarred. His battle continued by Zainab, Abbas and Sajid, seeking to reform the nation of his grandfather Muhammad. Salli ala Muhammadin wa Muhammad. I cried no, I cried no. They approached the door and I cried no. Know who we are. I saw his eye, cried no. They pushed the door against me as I cried no. After I cried out, protect me, O Haider. No more seen, no more seen. A child within my womb, no more seen. The rib breaking within me cries, no more sin. No Muhammad, no Haider, no Mohsin. Just his hand, the door, the nail and the fire. Tonight from every eye, O Zahra, tears of blood for you fall. Every eye sees you crushed between the door and wall, weeps for this sight. Zahra, the moon, the stars and all, and with them from a wounded heart your name we call. As fire to the house that angel's visit is brought, they tell him she's inside and he shouts out, so what? With the blood of Zahra the pledge of Ali is sought. Between the door and nail heaven sent his court. Crushed the rose that brought joy to the eyes of Muhammad. Crushed the rose that brought joy to the eyes of Muhammad. Ripped its petals that flow in the tears his eyes shed. His unborn grandson Mohsin to the nail led, and on his daughter the feet of oppressors tread. Bleeding from her chest to Mohsin she bids goodbye. Bleeding from her chest to Mohsin she bids goodbye. She says, in the depths of my heart, O child, you'll always lie. I'll see you as a youth, not an unborn, in my eye, and to your grave daily I'll sing a lullaby.
Just a few days ago, I was speaking to one of my good friends, and we were talking about, imagine if Mawlati Fatima Zahra salamullahi alayha had a shrine. Of course, we do not know where she was buried, but imagine if she had a shrine. The way in which we flock to Karbala, the way in which we flock to Kadhimiyya, to Najaf, to Sham. Imagine if she had a shrine. What would the reaction of the Shia of Ali ibn Abi Talib be? But I think there's a hidden beauty in this. Because by not having a shrine for this glorious lady, and by not knowing where she's buried, we can commemorate her shahada and the shahada of her unborn son wherever we wish to, and act as if we are next to that shrine itself. Thus I ask each and every one of you here today to try and connect with that grave of Mawlati Fatima and her unborn son. Yes, in geographical terms, it's unlikely to be here. However, the fact that we do not know the destination and the location, we can bring it to us. So with every single word of poetry that is being uttered, try and connect. Try and think to as if you were clinging on to the dharih of this beautiful lady and her unborn son. And one of the great perks about these events and the reason why they are run is to develop the English poetry so that each and every one of us here can connect that much more with it. Because English for the most of us here is our native language. So each word that's within all of the poetry that you are going to hear, and each word that's been placed within the Latmiyat, the Nauhas that you're about to hear, have been put in that place for a specific reason. So try and look deeper into the poetry than just on the face of it. Alhamdulillah, over the past few years, the development of English poetry has continued, and long may it continue, because it's brought in new faces. Not only those who were born a Shia, but those who were not before, because they found something that they can relate to, that they can understand. So continue to support these events, inshaAllah. And one thing that we've tried to do with this event, one thing that the organizers tried to do, is to bring through those who have recently started on their journey of writing their love and emotion for the Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam.
Our fifth holy Imam, in this very well-known tradition, says that the religion of Islam is based upon 5 things. The first is Salah, then Zakah, then Hajj, and Sawm, and then Wilaya. And the narrator asks him, he says, Yabna Rasulillah, which amongst these 5 is the most important? And the Imam says, Al-Wilaya afdalihim. Wilaya is the greatest out of all of these 5. Why? Because it's the key to everything else. It's the key to everything else. How important this wilaya is demonstrated or is highlighted in this particular incident, this particular commemoration that we're all here to commemorate this evening. Because we see that, as you've heard in the poetry before me, that those same people, those very individuals who allegedly were the closest people to the Holy Prophet of Islam, are the same ones who, after the Holy Prophet of Islam, their attitude has changed. Their behavior has changed. The way that they act towards the family of the Holy Prophet is totally different. These same people are the ones who were the closest to the Holy Prophet of Islam. They're the same people who would have been seen next to the Holy Prophet of Islam. Yet they're the same people whose attitude is completely different now. I used to wonder over this ayah in the Holy Quran, which tells us, O you who believe, before you enter into somebody's house, say salam. I used to wonder, I used to think, why does the Holy Quran need to have a verse about something so basic? Why is there a need for there to be a verse about something that every single person should know? It should be patently obvious. Yet when you read about this tragedy, you find out maybe it wasn't so obvious. Maybe it wasn't so obvious that for people who spent most of their living moments with the Holy Prophet of Islam, after the Holy Prophet of Islam passed away, they came to the house which they saw the Holy Prophet of Islam for 6 months every single day. After the Fajr prayer, they saw, we read about it, we heard about it, they saw the Holy Prophet of Islam say, Assalamu alayka, Ya Ahla Bayt al-Nubuwah, for 6 months every single day at that door. Every single day after Fajr prayer, Holy Prophet of Islam comes to this door and says, Assalamu alayka ya Ahla Bayt al-Nubuwah. Only days before they've seen that at this very door, the Holy Prophet of Islam is in his final moments. And there's a knock on the door. There's a knock on the door. Zahra salamullah alayha says, who is it? He says, I want to meet the Holy Prophet of Islam. She says, my father isn't in a position to meet anybody. The person insists on the knocking. Zahra continues to tell him, my father isn't in a position to meet anybody. Until the Holy Prophet of Islam says, Zahra, let the person coming in come in. For he's the one who goes everywhere without anybody's permission. He doesn't need anybody's permission to go anywhere. Wherever Allah commands him to go, he goes there. Whether it's prophets of Allah, whether it's anybody else, it's the respect of your door that he stopped and he's asked for permission. Those people saw all of that. They saw how the Holy Prophet of Islam saw this door. They saw how the angel respected this door. Yet they came to this door and they didn't even consider it worthy of a salam. There's no narrative. I checked all the narratives. There's no narrative which states that when they came to the door they said salam. Were the household of the Holy Prophet of Islam not even worthy of a salam? What had happened to those people who had recited the kalima of the Holy Prophet of Islam that they didn't even consider the family of the Holy Prophet worthy of a salam? You know, Amirul Mu'mineen came home after the incident and Zahra said to him, why do you look so sad? He said, when I walk in the streets, nobody says salam. Zahra says, Ya Ali, why don't you say salam? He says, the tragedy is, I say salam and they don't reply. I say salam and they don't reply. Amirul Mu'mineen, why does he bear this? For what reason? There's 2 incidences. When the rope is in his neck. When the rope is in his neck, there's 3 people looking at him. The 3 closest people to him. Miqdad says, if I had a sword, I would have defended my master. Abu Dhar says to him, Miqdad, what are you saying? Amirul Mu'mineen has Zulfikar, he doesn't need your sword. Why he doesn't use it, I don't know. Salman says to him, what are you 2 saying? He's the Imam of the time. He commands and we follow, we don't advise the Imam. Watching this scene is a man who witnessed Amirul Mu'mineen take off the door of Khaybar. He looks up, he says, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. The people say to him, what a time to accept Islam. He says, I believed in Islam because of this young man. He took off the door of Khaybar yesterday. Today there's rope in his neck. I knew that he did that for Allah and he did this for Allah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Condolences to the entire Muslim Ummah on the tragedy and the death of the Lady of Lights, Sayyidat al-Nisa al-Alameen, Sayyida Fatima Zahra salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayha, and her unborn son, Hazrat Mohsin alayhi salam.
يا سيدتي زهراء 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 يا سيدتي. Where's your voices, mashallah? يا سيدتي oh people of the world, listen. I am the daughter of Ahmed. I am the rose of his vision. My name flows in the tears he sheds. I'm the leader of all women, their hands to heaven by me led. So tell me why, oh creation, between the wall and door I bled. Ya Fatima Zahra, Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati Zahra. Take your time, mashallah, mashallah. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Allah, oh people of the world, listen. I am the daughter of Ahmed. I am the rose of his vision. My name flows in the tears he sheds. I'm the leader of all women, their hands to heaven by me led. So tell me why, oh creation, between the wall and door I bled. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati Zahra, mashallah. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati Zahra. More. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, from the whole hall. Allah, as my tears rest beneath my eyes, I ask you to take me patience. I do not know where patience lies, nor do I know where is justice. I cried for Ahmed in my nights, I cried for Ahmed in my nights, and you told me to leave this place. They pushed the door against my cries, and they struck me upon my face. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati Zahra. Are you tired? Ha! Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati, Ya Sayyidati Zahra, as my tears rest beneath my eyes, I ask you take me to patience. I do not know where patience lies, nor do I know where is justice. I cried for Ahmed in my nights, I cried for Ahmed in my nights, and you told me to leave this place. They pushed the door against my cries, and they struck me upon my face. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati Zahra. Louder, mashallah. Ya Sayyidati Zahra, بالخدمة. يا سيدتي يا زهراء، يا سيدتي زهراء، يا سيدتي زهراء. Allah, should I tell you about Mohsin? Were he to be born beautiful? But they crushed me and crushed my son. But they crushed me and crushed my son. From my chest by the door he fell. I heard him cry a scream of screams, saying, "Mother, to you I tell, I wish I'd grown up by your side. I wish I'd grown up by your side. But now to your son say farewell, Ya Sayyidati Zahra. Ya Sayyidati Zahra. MashaAllah, Ya Sayyidati Zahra. Ay, should I tell you about Mohsin? Were he to be born beautiful, but they crushed me and crushed my son. From my chest by the door he fell. I heard him cry a scream of screams, saying, Mother, to you I tell, I wish I'd grown up by your side. But now to your son say farewell, Ya Sayyidati Zahra, Ya Sayyidati, MashaAllah, Ya Sayyidati.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. We're here at Hyderi Islamic Centre commemorating the martyrdom of Fatima Zahra salamun alayha, and the unborn child who is Hazrat Mohsin alayhi salam, and giving out our condolences to all viewers. Please keep us in your prayers.
Oh Mohsin, my heart's into. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's into. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's into. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin. We will always mourn and cry for your loss. We will always mourn and cry for your loss. It lives in our hearts and it runs through our veins, through our veins. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's into. Oh Mohsin, your voices. Oh Mohsin, oh our blood writes all the names of all your sons. Our blood writes all the names of all your sons. Deaths are given, but so was martyrdom, martyrdom. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's into. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin. Born or unborn, they knew that they would be killed. Born or unborn, they knew that they would be killed. They embraced it, saw it as an honor, an honor. Oh Mohsin, oh Ya Shia, oh Mohsin, my heart's into. Oh, MashaAllah, oh Mohsin. He would have been a defender of Hussein. He would have been a defender of Hussein. But instead he will command on Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Who? Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh my heart's into. Oh MashaAllah, oh Mohsin. Ali washes you and he fills your cracked rib. Ali washes you and he fills your cracked rib. Which one hurts more, this one or the trampled rib? Trampled rib. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Oh, everyone together. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Ali washes you and he fills your cracked rib. Ali washes you and he fills your cracked rib. Which one hurts more, this one or the trampled ribs? Trampled ribs. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, mashallah, mashallah. Oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Where are your voices? Where are your voices? Hearts into every lover of Ahlul Bayt will suffer. Every lover of Ahlul Bayt will suffer. So in their way take your children and offer, and offer. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Oh, feel the pain, feel the pain. Oh Mohsin, push yourself. Oh Mohsin, my heart. Oh Mohsin, oh mashallah. Oh Mohsin, oh they will bomb us, they will kill us, we're not scared. They will bomb us, they will kill us, we're not scared. We take lessons from the sons of Fatima, Fatima, like oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Let my blood spill for the tragedy you faced. Let my blood spill for the tragedy you faced. Each drop mourns for you, it is not a waste, a waste. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Oh, send your tears, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Oh, let this tear glide down my face, it's innocent. Let this tear glide down my face, it's innocent. Just like you were, oh Mohsin, innocent, innocent. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin. My heart's in two. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Let our voices reach Fatima in heaven. Let our voices reach Fatima in heaven. Let our Queen know we the Shia won't let go, won't let go of. Oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, oh Mohsin, my heart's in two. Oh Mohsin.